Tonight's second speaker is Jenna Belmore. Jenna is the daughter of Robert Belmore. While at Fort Osage High School, Jenna has participated in tennis, Girl Scouts, speech and debate. Jenna is a member of the National Honor Society and of the National Forensics League. She is also an academic All-American. Upon graduation, Jenna plans to attend Michigan Technical University to major in biomedical engineering as a pre-med student with a minor in Spanish. Please join me in welcoming Jenna Belmore.
Members of the school board, Dr. Snodgrass, teachers and staff, parents, friends, and especially fellow graduates. It's an honor to speak to all of you today. We're all sitting here, most of us thinking about the future. For some, the future is in a few minutes when we take the steps to get our diplomas. For others, it's tomorrow or in a year. To accompany those thoughts is fear. For example, I'm terrified of falling on my face as I take those first steps across the stage. And then the complete embarrassment that would quickly follow as my face would turn bright red. But these are the things I'm going to talk about today, and they all started in first grade. Approximately 12 years ago, in first grade, we were all doing various 6-year-old activities. I personally was at Zany Brainy battling with Pokemon cards. But mostly, we all knew 3 lessons, even if we didn't recognize them. The first is not to always think about the future. The second is the utter lack of fear that every 6-year-old has that allows possibilities to be endless. And the third and final is lack of embarrassment. The years since my Pokemon battles seem to have flown by. The memories from those years are both good and bad. The good news, we survived Beaver Fever. We stayed up late into the night, getting lost in the magic at Hogwarts with Harry Potter, and falling in love with Bella and Twilight, and then fighting over which one was better. We witnessed, some with anticipation, others with trepidation, the landmark election of President Barack Obama. We watched the stock market fall and gas prices climb almost as high as the national debt. It seems, however, that as we have grown up, the lessons from our 6-year-old selves have gotten lost somewhere. Now that we've looked at the past, don't think about the future, especially right now. You'll miss my speech. I would say you have time to contemplate your future after the ceremony, but then you'll miss all of the pictures and reverence. Don't spend your life daydreaming or thinking of the possibilities. Make the possibilities a reality. We've thought about graduation for months, some of us years, but it's not until tonight that any thoughts really count. It's great to plan for your future. Just don't live there, because really nothing happens in the future. Whatever happens, happens now. So live your life where the action is. Now that I have you in the present, the second lesson that we are teaching ourselves is don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to take a leap of faith, even if you fall on your face. Don't be afraid to fall in love or eat an extra piece of cake. Life is too short to look back and wonder, what if? A child doesn't look back and wonder what would have happened if they had gone down the slide instead of climbing up. They just do it, and when they get in trouble, they move on. So don't be afraid to take a risk. A quote from the movie Never Been Kissed embodies this lesson perfectly. There's a big world out there, bigger than prom, bigger than high school, and it won't matter if you were the prom queen or the quarterback of the football team or the biggest nerd. Find out who you are and try not to be afraid of it. The last and final lesson to remember is one said by Jerry Zucker, a director and movie producer. If you're going to fail, fail big. If you don't, you're never going to make a difference. Creativity is allowing yourself to make mistakes. Art is knowing which ones to keep. For many of us, the biggest obstacle to getting there will be the fear that we have carried with us since our childhood. The fear of humiliation, of embarrassment, of ridicule. Nobody else is paying as much attention to your own failures as you are. You're the only ones who are obsessed with the importance of your own life. If you fall on your face on the way across the stage tonight, you're the only one who will remember it in a year, or in 10 years. To everyone else, it's just a blip on the radar screen. So move on. So, fellow graduates, I urge you today to embrace the opportunity before you. Don't be afraid to take risks and forget to be embarrassed. Take what you have learned the last 12 years and put it to good use. I leave you with this, almost graduates. By all reckoning, the bumblebee is aerodynamically unsound and shouldn't be able to fly. Yet the little bee gets those wings going like a turbojet and flies to every plant its chubby little body can land on to collect all the nectar it can hold. Bumblebees are the most persistent creatures. They don't know they can't fly, so they just keep buzzing around. Like the tiny bumblebee honored graduates, never give in to pessimism. Don't know you can't fly, and you will soar like an eagle. Don't end up regretting what you did not do because you were too lazy or too frightened to soar. Be a bumblebee and soar to the heavens.